All right, extend the legs. Yeah, put your hands out, stretch. Relax the legs. Just let the legs fall, let the knees fall. Yes, open the back, open the back. Just think about the lower back and imagine stretching, opening up the joints. Take a deep breath and relax. Okay, slowly walk the feet back. Go a little bit wider and then come down and then relax. And then just let the head fall. Feel the lower back stretching. And then pull the lower back up. And slowly unwind the body. Yeah, and then just come up. Just like a ribbon or a rope. You come down, relax, right? And then pull the lower back up. And come up. So you remember when they started the wave? Yes. That's what you want to be. You want to be like this wave. And those tall balloon guys they put at the auto in front of the auto places, right? Where they just blow the air up, right? And they're just like this, right? There's no joints. So when you come up, you want to unroll. So you have to push. You just think about here, push and expand, and then expand and expand and expand. Right? And when it catches the shoulder blades, then come up and unwind and come back a little bit, and then just drop forward and let the head come down, right? And then push this back, feel this expanding, expand, expand, expand. So this is actually a standing exercise, but same thing. So when you come down, just drop your head, feel the lower back stretching. So we're using it, one, as a warm-up, but also warming up and practicing loosening every joint in your body, relaxing, being flexible. And you want to be just like that balloon man. Right? So you come up, right? That air is pushing you up. You slowly unrolling, and then the air drops, and then just collapse down. And then extend the legs. Yeah. So then come down, you can hear me exhaling. So breathing in and ha. Use the ha sound. Breathing in. Ha. Yeah, let the lower back stretch and then push the spine out and ha. Okay, and then shake everything out. Yeah, just shake everything out. And then you put your hands up and imagine your spine, right, like a pipe going right through the center. And you only turn the center. You're just turning the center of your body. Relax the arms, relax the shoulder. And you just have to think of the spine turning. And only the spine moves and everything follows the spine. Yeah. And drop the arms a little bit. So you feel the shoulders dropping on the rib cage. You make the shoulders follow the body. You make the head follow the shoulders. It's so quiet, I forgot to turn on my music. That's okay. Yeah. So you have this little twist, yeah? If you're only turning from the center, right? My spine will turn, right? My arms, my fingers haven't moved yet. It has to wait for the spine to grab the trunk. It has to wait for the trunk to grab the arm. And then the elbows relax. And then the elbow grabs the forearm grabs the wrist, the palm, and then the fingers fly out, right? So you're going to have this, when you finish, your body is like a little spiral. And then when I turn, right, the turn is just dragging, right? And then I come here, and when you release, you still have momentum for it to be like that, right? So if like you watch the trees, right, the coconut trees, you have a big gust of wind, right? The bottom starts going and it bends, and even though the wind stopped, right, that momentum carries it. When it releases that energy, that coiled up energy, the tree springs back by itself, right? And then it comes back and it has that little wind. It's like that little It's like the bobbleheads in the in the cars, right? The little bobbleheads are like this. It only moves if what it's attached to is moved. So if you want, you can do it in the chair. You can stand, right? If you stand in the whole body, you have to relax the knees. And you have to really relax the shoulders and the arms and just let the head and everything be the last thing to turn. And if, yeah. So relax the wrist. Let the wrist fall. Let the wrist bend. Yeah. So it's a real exercise in letting all the tension in the joints go, in the muscles go. Yeah. So you want your hand to wave like this as you turn it. You want the wrist to bend. Yeah. The wrist should bend and follow through. The wrist should bend and follow through. So you have to unlock all the joints. Yeah. So I'm finding this is actually a really good warm-up for the Tai Chi, because before we do any of the other forms, you have to practice letting go of all the joints. Yeah. Okay. And I always say, same like the hula, right? So when you do the arm movements in the hula, right? If you're expressing, yeah, this has to bend, right? So the only difference is you moving from here, right? And then you let this follow through. You're moving from the center, and then you let this follow through. Yeah. So you have to, right? So then, and when you do it like, yeah, then you see the hula come on, right? It's just that the wrist, the arms, all the joints follow what's before it, right? Oh, I remember when I was teaching 6th grade in Papakōlea, we were so mad because the 6th graders, we think, oh, the 6th graders from Mayday, they got to do the most complicated, right? They had them do, what is that song? There are rainbows, something like that. I can't think of the name. There are rainbows, blah blah blah, right? And they had either the boys or the girls kneeling on the ground, and the other one standing behind them in one position, and all they did was wave their hands. And in 3rd grade, we were teaching Maypole. Oh my God. Maypole is not easy to teach. Yeah, so you want to feel that drag, right? And then it lets go. Yeah, you see what happens when I say hula, right? Then it translates, right? It translates a little bit better. We're like, oh yeah, the wrist has to move, right? It has to wave, right? From there. So you have to apply that to every joint of your body. Right? So if you put your hands up from here, right? And just hold your hands here for me. Right? If I turn, right, there's no resistance. Right? So it doesn't move until it grabs, and then my hand has to move. Right? And then if it lets go, it'll just spring like this. And then if I come back, right, it relaxes until it grabs. Right? And then there might be a little resistance here, right? So it might fold a little bit. And yeah. So this gotta let go. Relax that. Yeah. Relax that. Relax that. So the practice of the internal Kung Fu, the Tai Chi, is you study every joint in your body. Think how many joints you have in your body. Oh, yeah. Right? You think, oh, well, there's the neck joint, and what about the spine? Oh. So can you make every joint in your spine move one at a time? And not even move every joint, not control every joint of your spine, but control one joint, make one joint turn, and let everything else just follow that. Okay? So it's like if I connected all your chairs together, and then I pulled the first chair, nobody moves until that slack picks up. Then the second chair starts to move, right? And then that's how the snake, it looks like a snake. Okay? Right? The snake and the worm, not every joint moves at a time, then it would be like this, right? It's one part moves and it drags the rest, and then it catches up, and then this can relax while that momentum, and then it goes, right? So again, it's like that wave, and you're sitting on the shore, you're watching that small little splash zone, and that wave surges, relaxes, and the momentum brings it down, and then it pulls back, and then it lets go and comes down, and then it adds to it. Yeah, so that's how you want. You want to just turn, right? It catches it, it lets go, and then you turn, right? You start it, it catches it, and then it lets go, and then you turn, and then it catches it and lets go, and then you turn, it catches it and lets go. Right? So if your hands are like this, it would look like this. Right? And then it would momentum, and then you turn, it would catch your arm, and relax, but the arm's still moving, and it would flick you. So if you just go side to side, it would be that. Yeah. If you have that little drum toy, right, on the stick with the drum, with the strings, you go back. If you don't have one, next time you see one, they're always cheap, right? You play with that and you think like, that's my body, right? If I turn the spine, the drum turns. The drum has to turn for the strings to move. The string has to move for the little balls on the end to move. If I want it to hit the drum, I have to make it fast, right? So the momentum swings up. If I stop, it just swings back and falls, right? But if I turn it and I snap it back, right? So if I'm turning like this, if I just turn one way, right? Momentum, turn. If I turn it fast, but if I turn and I snap it back, right? I turn and I snap it back. So I turn and I snap the other way, then the arms swing. Right? So if you want to get that snap, you have to snap back the turn. Right? And then the arms turn and slap. But you have to let it go. So the other toy you see is that little, they'll make that little man, like a stick man, but every place they attach the arms and the joints, it's a pivot point, right? And you hang it on the refrigerator and you push it and all the joints move, right? It's the same kind of feeling. You have to look at all those little toys and think, oh, can I move like that? Can I move like that? Yeah. So yeah, it's just that wave. And then the only difference with the Tai Chi move, right, because it's a little bit more martial compared to the hula, which is more expressive and more aesthetic, right, is that if you're doing the hula, right, you can just really, right, let the whole body move, right, and just come out and have all of that. It's still there in the Tai Chi, but to study the Tai Chi, you're trying to just move from the center, right? It can still be expressive, but you don't let the body turn like this. You're trying to keep everything level. So you start introducing a little stricter form, right? You're not allowed to be too expressive and emotional. You're trying to let everything calm down, right? But the funny thing is when you look at a master dancer, the shoulders are level, the hips are level, everything is in perfect alignment. Right? But they can express that. Right? When you look at the intermediate, right, they're just all over the place. Oh, you're so expressive, but too much. Calm down, right? Everything is just flying all over the place, right? That lack of control. So you have to let go, not control, and then you have to put a little bit of control in the form. Okay? All right. But the main thing is sung. Relax. Sung or song, relax. That's the main thing. Okay? So you practice it like this, right? And turning. As you're doing it, just relax, right? Let everything move. Yeah. Just let everything move. Yeah. And there. Just let everything move. Yeah. And then you put that feeling in as we do the form. So as we run through the warm-up, you let everything go. The same thing. When you come up, it's not one piece of wood. It's not a 2x4 lifting. Yeah? It's more like a thin bamboo branch, right? Where the shoulders lift first, and you can feel it dragging the arms up, right? And then the palms spring up, right? And then it sinks back, right? And then it presses straight out from the shoulder blades, and then it falls from the center, right? And everything just gets pulled down by gravity. And then same thing, feel the shoulder blades lifting and the fingertips stretching. So it drags the palms up until the palms bend. Right? And you lift the sternum up, and shoulders fall first, shoulder blades. Right? And everything lets go, and then again. And so you can feel it lifting the forearms through the wrists, through the palms, through the fingertips. And exhale. And at the very bottom, always let it go, relax. And we're trying to warm up the neck, warm up the cervical joints. So letting it fall, and exhale, and let everything go, and then begin again. And make sure the feet are extended and the toes are reaching into the earth. The heels to the toes are down. And one more time, one last time. Breathe in, gently washing the face, and down. Okay, number 2, looking to the side. So hands one hand up, one hand down, and then fold, relax, and then turn and breathe in. Look at the palm first. Turn the head as much as you comfortably can turn the head. Yeah, stretch the fingers. The palm is height of the face, breathing in and release. Feel it spring back to center. And then you add the intent of turning, breathing in, then stretch. And exhale and let go. Let it spring back to center. And then catch the spine again. Do one more round. Relax the shoulders, relax the elbow. Open the palms, stretch the fingertips. Then come back to the center, right in front of the throat. Throat is nice and open and relaxed. Your voice is open and relaxed. And down. Okay, fold the elbow. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Pull them up and over and turn the palms and down. Oh, it's going to be funny, when I edit my videos, I just use the same template. So it might say, oh, the music, background music. No background music right today. The poor seniors watching this video are going to think, oh, it's my hearing again. Yeah, make sure you fold the elbows, squeeze the shoulder blades. Only thinking of the shoulder blades. All the way down. Pull the shoulder blades down. Release. And then one side. The same thing. Relax the neck, relax the waist, but let it follow. Just put your whole thought into your shoulder blades. Manipulating, squeezing the shoulder blades in, then pulling them up. And remember, it's different from, it's the back of your shoulder, right? Not the top of your shoulder. I'm trying to be like those contortionists. If you go to certain places like Las Vegas, right, where they have the street performers, they always have contortionists. You watch how they manipulate the shoulder blades. If you want to feel the muscles under the shoulder blades stretching and squeezing, slowly working that out all the way down. Relax. and then other side. And same thing, try to keep your spine straight up and down. So you're just rotating right around the spine. Pull the shoulder blade out. It's the mean girls move. In the mean girls, when they push the shoulder out to snub people, that's the body language, right? When you snub somebody, right? You turn and you push your shoulder blade out. Yeah, right? You go, huh. Right there, that move, that snub move, right? You turn and you go, huh. Right? You push the shoulder blade out. All the way down. Relax. And then come back. Oh, I like your t-shirt. Oh, I just noticed the bird. Oh. And then forward. And then squeeze. And relax. And then loose circles. Just shake it out. Yeah. Yeah. So same thing. Shoulders are loose. Elbows are loose. Yeah, just shaking it out. Oh, yeah, you gotta stagger your chairs. Yeah, stagger your chairs so you don't hit each other. Okay, and then slow it down and relax. Okay, and then put it back together, breathing in. Same thing, picking up with your shoulders, your shoulder blades. Let it go. And slowly rotating the palms. Relax the shoulders, relax this. Relax, relax. It's okay to relax. Yeah, it's like a gathering move, right? You're coming up, lifting, dragging your arms up, and the fingertips release, and then relax the shoulders, and let the fingertips release. Breathe in and out, and learn to turn your body. Turn your body while you're doing this move. Yeah, in and out. Turn the body, turn, turn, turn. Yeah, let the body turn 45 degrees. If you can, you keep your hands still right in the front when you turn, but the main thing is you turn. Learn to loosen up all your joints while you do. That's how you walk, right? Yeah. Right? And you walk, you're walking in one direction, but your hips have to turn, your arms are swinging, your knees have to bend. Yeah. Breathing in and out. One more time. One last time. Breathe in and out. Let everything go. Relax. Shake it out a little bit. Yeah. Okay, and then spine. Hold the ball. Bend the elbows and separate. One up, one down. Feel the spine expand. Drop the shoulders, drop the elbows. Open the throat. Make the belly expand. Make the lower belly expand. Relax the chest. Yeah. Expand. Feel your spine pulling. Drop the lower hand. Drop the lower hand. Like wave to the ground. There. Now your fingers are pointing down. Now your wrist is relaxed. Breathe in. And slowly exhale. Make sure the palms are washing through the elbow, through the arm. Feel the shoulder blades connect. Relax. Slowly expand the spine. Relax the hip. Imagine you're relaxing every vertebrae one at a time. The chin has to drop down a little bit, right, so the neck can expand. Open the throat. Use the ha syllable. And take a deep breath and expand. And exhale. Continuous breathing. Breathing in. Finish the breath. Relax and then exhale. Finish the exhale and then breathe in. Expand the lower belly. Turn the palm. Turn the body. Drop the elbow straight down. Wash the outside. Turn the body. Lift and fall by the belly button. And nice small spiral. And turn, 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 turn. Breathe in and exhale and turn, 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 turn. Breathe in while you're rising. Then exhale on the turn. And then breathe in on the wind up. And exhale as the elbow drops and turn. And breathe in on the wind up and turn. Exhale, release. And then breathe in, coil. Then uncoil. Coil. Uncoil. Wind up and unwind. Release. Last one. Breathe in. And come back to center, right in front of the heart. One open and close. And turn the palms up and down and keep on turning towards the upper elbow. Just cradling the ball, cradling that little sun in your chest. Relax, 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 relax. So relax all your facial muscles. Feel your jaws let go. And feel your cheekbones let go. And feel the forehead let go. And sink the breath down. Come back to center. Hold the ball. Solar plex. Tilt the sternum up. Drop the chin down while you do an open and close. And down. Bring the feet back. Press both feet into the earth. Press, press, press. And then release one side. Sink into the hip joint. Press into the hip joint. And then pick up. Relax the bottom of the standing leg so the whole foot is pressing down. Like pressing into mud or sand. And just taking your time. And then slowly switching, sinking into the hip joint. Pressing the foot down. Just making a mold in the sand. And sink and press. Imagine the floor is soft and you're pressing from the heel to the toe. Open the throat, open the chest, expand the lower belly when you breathe in. Relax, relax the upper body. Yeah, feel the legs doing all the work. Feel the hands pulling the air up, like you're pulling water or pulling energy up from the earth. We're breathing in and out, and then in and out, and then in and out, and then in and out. One more time. Breathe in and out, and in and out. And come back to center. Relax. Breathe in and out. Okay, hands on the side. Opposite knee, opposite fist. Same thing. Press one leg into the earth, into the other leg releases. Heel first. Relax the upper body. Push the knee down. Stretch the back of the leg and then lift. Slowly bring it back. Slow, slow, slow. Relax and press that leg down. Relax the upper body. Look straight ahead. Push the knee down and then lift. The standing leg, see if you can feel the ground from the heel to the toe. So heel and then toe. Stretch and then lift. Keep the upper body nice and straight, but as relax as possible. And third time, we're going to add the turn of the waist. So heel, toe, and turn. Right? Heel, toe, and turn. And then lift. Your whole body feels like a bunch of gears moving, especially when you come back. Right? As the center turns, the arms and everything react. and relax. Okay, hold the ball. Right, sit nice and straight, relax the legs, and kind of reset. And then press one side into the earth and feel the other one release. Relax the upper body, look straight. Open the throat, open the chest, right? Expand the lower belly. Tip of the tongue on the roof of the mouth. You're holding that ball right in front of the heart. Right? Think of that little sun in the chest, connected to the sun in the sky. Yeah, press this leg down, sink into the hip. The more you sink into the hip, the more the other leg will float. Yeah. Other side, small toe, big toe. Another side. And then bring it back, shake it out, loosen up, and then pull the heel up. Pull the toes off the ground. Yeah, pull, pull, pull. Only the lower body, upper body, relax. Relax the upper body while you're doing this. Shake it out. If it cramps, just shake it out. Upper body still nice and straight, but relaxed. Can't shake it out. Oh, if anybody wants to, we made a decision on my Tuesday evening class. So Tuesday evening class, if anybody's interested in learning Yang, the long form, that's kind of settling on that curriculum. So that's Tuesday nights at Catholic Charities, top of Keamoku and Neho Street. It's a church. Yeah, the old church. So Catholic Charities Hawaii bought it. That's their main campus now. So I'm going to start teaching the standing Yang stuff. It still has other exercises, but yeah, I forget. That's the only group that's real different from all the classes I teach. That's the only working group. So they have different stresses, different wants. Yeah. From there, I realized, all the rest of my groups they tend to be more retired seniors. And why do these guys keep asking for more movement? Oh yeah, they're sitting down all day, or they have different stress, so they gotta work it out. Yeah. I've been doing so much of this stuff. I love doing this now, and I still love doing the Yang Tai Chi, but I just keep falling back to this stuff. That's my emphasis. Okay. So bring your feet under you first. Right? And sit straight, expand the spine, relax the shoulder, just let the arms drop. Look straight ahead. Feel that tension as you do that. Let that tension go. Open the throat and still have to expand, but relax. Relax the lower belly. Push the belly out when you breathe, and then collapse. And then as you come here, pull from the top so the chin tucks down, and you feel the back of the head pulling up, stretching up the neck. Right? So the chin should be dropped a little. So it's not dropping the chin, right? It's pulling from up here and letting the head swivel. Okay, that's really what we're doing. Right? So in the beginning, you might have to think, drop my chin and tuck the chin in. When you tuck the chin in, right? If I drop the chin and tuck the chin in, you can see over here kind of push up a little. But then I'm doing it from here. So really the imagery you want is pulling up from here, right? Not from the center here, but a little bit back. Has to line up with the spine. So if I pull up from here, then the head will swivel. And then I'm pulling this up, right? My center will align. So if my head is falling forward, then I'll pull back. So you can think like, it's the same thing, tuck my chin and pull it back. It is, but it's not. Because the intent is different and the feeling is different, the quality is different. Yeah. So if in your mind you're controlling it from here, it's different from if you're controlling it from here and imagining that the body is being pulled and stretched. And that's really what you want, right? So you pull from here, it swivels down, it comes up. Okay. Okay, so reset. I'm sorry. So legs are here, right? So what I wanted you to do while you're holding this, relax and imagine, right? Relax all your breath, open your throat, relax your arms, and just your legs. Start gently, slowly pressing your legs onto the earth, right? And see which muscles are you using, right? It should feel really solid. Feel your thigh muscles really active, right? And then relax while you're pressing, relax your toes. So you're still pressing, but you feel the bottom of your feet connecting to the earth. And imagine your legs getting heavy, heavy, heavy. And then imagine you standing in mud. And you're just heavy, 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 pressing into the mud. Right? There's no solid foundation, so it keeps sinking, sinking, sinking. Right? And let it sink and sink and sink. Right? And still pay attention to what muscles are using, right? You're really using a lot of these muscles from here. Right? And then your toes have to press down. And then hold that, hold that. There should be no pressure in the knees. It should be all over here. And then slowly let it go. Right? The legs, the feet sink up. And then extend your legs. Just where it's touching. Relax. And then same thing. Start pressing both feet into the mud. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Listen to the joints. Listen to which muscles. Right? Press as much as you can without the feet shifting all the way forward, without them sliding. Okay? So you have to let go. You find you have to let go of the joints, reset, press, right? Let go of the joints, reset, press. But every time you let go of the joints to readjust, you have to keep stretching. So while you're expanding, so relax. While you're expanding, let go of the joints, let go of the muscles. Right? And just in your mind, just pressing, sinking into the mud. Upper body is relaxed. Everything is coming from the hip joint down. And you can start experimenting. Right? More from the hip joint. More from the thighs. Right? More from the legs. Try more from the calf muscle. Right? Just experiment. You learn and understand your body. Manipulate each part of your body. Yeah? So pressing, 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 upper body relaxed. Right? So you can be playing checkers, you can be painting, you can be doing everything in the upper body, not affected by this, but the lower body is just relaxed. So the hip totally relaxed. If the hip is tight, then the upper body is going to be tight. Right? So the hip relaxed, the upper body relaxed, but the legs expanding. Right? You can be reading newspaper, you can be cooking, you can be eating. You want to eat, then the stomach has to be relaxed, right? The throat has to be relaxed. But the legs just sinking and anchoring. This is rooting. This is how I want you to root. Relaxed, just heavy feeling, as much rooting as you need. If you need to be strong, then yeah, you have to surge. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Right? If you don't need all of that, then just connect it. Right? Just a little light, right? Just feel the ground and then let go, right? So it falls naturally. Yeah. Upper body still relaxed. You need a little bit more rooting, right? The wind picks up, or sink. Relax this, let this go, so you sink and think, oh, a little heavier, right? Upper body relax. So you're going to be like that tree, right? The very top has the most bend, but the root is still here. And then it'll just spring back and anchor, right? And then this can let all that go. So there's a lot of energy sinking down, rooting. All the energy releases here, right? The end of the whip. Okay. So relax, shake it out. And as we do the set today, let's study Study the leg. Really pay attention to that feeling of sinking and pressing, relaxing the hip area. Okay. All right, hands up. So we're always practicing Sung because we're always practicing relaxing while you're doing something. Take a breath. Let it all out. Every time you breathe in, we're slowly aligning the body, fixing the legs. Take a second breath, full breath in. Let it all out. Okay. Make whatever adjustments you need. Take a third breath. Let it all out. Breathe normally. Sun in the chest. Let all the facial muscles go so you have no expression but smiling inside of from the heart. The feeling of smiling. Slowly opening, expanding the palms to hold and wake up the chi. Drop the shoulders, drop the elbows. And then when you're ready, commencement as you breathe in. Right? So as you breathe in, remember the shoulders come first, dragging the arms up. The wrists respond, the palm responds. Bring it to the heart. Number 2, roll the ball, bring it down and into the body, waking up all the organs, opening up all the channels. Expand and contract. Relax. The whole time the legs are a little bit heavy, sinking into the earth, and the hips are relaxed. Number 4, turn to your right, single whip. Turn and press and then open, raising the palms, height of the face. Number 5, Wan Sau, keep on turning. Look at the top hand. Follow the top hand. Relax your breath. Allow your body to turn all the way up to 45 degrees if you can. You don't need to turn more than 45. Allow your body to move. Okay, come back to center. Turn a little bit to the left as you spiral back. Remember the feeling of smiling. Repeat on the left side. So turn and press at the same time. And just pass halfway, open and raise the palms, height of the face, looking at the right hand. And then keep on turning. Cloud hands. Relax the shoulder. Feel the legs sinking into the earth. Feel the legs pressing into the earth while you relax the hip joint. Start looking in between the thumb and the forefinger. Right? Search the horizon. Relax the shoulders. Come back to center. Turn a little bit to the right as you spiral back. Right into an open and close. Brushing the knee, turning to your right. So turn and slide the right hand straight up so it's right on the side of your ear. Breathe in and then drop the palm, point your fingers to the front and turn and exhale. Tap the center, tap the heart and then heel of palm. Drop the palms, keep on turning and then play the Pipa. Left hand rises. Twist. Right hand under the elbow. Hold the ball. Parry right and then parry left. Use the shooting palms. Right. Washing through the arms. The left hand's going to flip over. And keep on turning, going under the right. Wrist on wrist. Breathe in and grab. Exhale. Squeeze while you turn. Let the right fist come out. And then release. Everything back to the center. Rolling back. Gather. Compress. Lift the sternum and exhale. Look straight ahead and reset. And one heart lung Qigong. And then repeat on the left side. Turn and slide the left hand straight up by the side of the ear, breathing in, then drop the palm, point the fingers forward, exhale, tap the heart, and then the heel of the palm and lift. Keep on turning, hands in the center. Yeah, drop the hand. Then turn to the left, right hand rises, you just slide against each other, and then twist, left hand scoops underneath, and then parry right, and parry left. Feel the joints moving. Cover. Turn, turn, turn. Under the left wrist. Make a plus sign. Breathe in and grab. Exhale. Squeeze while the left hand pushes forward. And then release everything back to center. Rolling back. All right, just like that wave. Compress. Lift. And while you're doing the open and close, check your legs. Are your legs still sinking into the earth? Hips relaxed. Okay, repeat on the left side. Turn and slide the left hand up. Breathe in. Fingertips tap the heart. And then the heel and lift. Leisurely tying the coat. Turn to your left. Right hand circles up. Both palms in the center. Turn back to the front. Elbows drop. Wipe straight down towards the belly button. Fingertips connect and then scoop the hand up. And lift right under the chin. Tuck the elbows in and turn the waist. And extend the palm. Almost all the way. And then spiral. Loosen up the tailbone, the spine. Double palm. Right? So you swivel the palms out. Yeah. Yeah, so you want both palms gently turning to the front like you sending something away, yeah? Sending it away, right? And then you release into the open and close. And then right side, turn and slide, breathing in, drop the palm, the middle finger taps the heart, and then the heel of the palm, and then lift, and then you fold into the right, the left hand circles up, both palms face out, right in the center, wipe down. The right fingertip connects to the wrist, right over here, right? As you're coming down, the right fingertip connects, come into the belly button. You gotta drop the elbows, and the left palm just rotates up. It's gonna pivot right on the finger. And then lift, close, tuck the elbow in, right? So as you're rising, squeeze the elbow together. Then extend, expand, and when you feel this stretch come out, then spiral. Drop your shoulder, elbow, turn to the front, and then swivel the right palm forward. And swivel the left palm forward. Yeah. And then release. And out. Where are we? I get lost sometimes when I break it down. Yeah? Fist under elbow. Turn. And then open. Drop your right hand. And come to the center. Turn your waist. Right? So the hand is in the center, and then going to turn back. The bottom hand is going to grab a fist. And then it's going to come up. And then you have to adjust your hands. So you have fist under elbow. Breathe in. And as you exhale, turn and push the fist out. And naturally let it rise a little. And then open. And then fold. And turn your waist. The left hand drops down, washing down. And then brush the knees. So we have to tap the heart. And the heel of the palm and lift. And then turn the palm center. Left hand folds up. Right hand washes down. Brush the knee. Tap. And then lift. And then turn the palms. Fold and unfold. And then tap. Tap the heart and brush the knee. Yeah. Drop the elbows. Yeah. Okay. Leisurely tying the coat. So turn. Left hand circles up. Turn the body. Both palms center. Drop the elbow. Wipe down to the belly button. Right fingertip connects the wrist. Swivel the left palm up. and then lift right under the chin, and then extend, stretch the fingertips, and big spiral. Loosen up the whole spine. Swivel the palms to the front. Release, hold the ball in front of the heart, and open and close. Okay, and then left side. Turn and open, but right away start dropping your left hand as you turn. Just about here, turn your waist. Big turn. And the bottom hand's going to grab a fist, and you're going to turn it up. Right? So as I'm turning back, it's going to turn up like you're twisting something. Fist under elbow. Your body has to be angled. Breathe in. As you exhale, turn and push the fist out. And let it rise, and then open, and then fold in. Drop the hand. Turn the palm. You tap the heart. Tap right in the center. Drop the heel, and then lift the sternum. Relax. And turn the palm center. Right hand up, left hand down. Turn the palm. You're going to tap the heart with the tap, lift. Third time. Breathing in. Yeah, there you go. Tap in here. Okay. Then leisurely tying the coat. Turn your waist. Come up. And then turn back. Wipe down. Fingertip connects. Lift. Tuck the elbow in. Push. Expand. And then loosen up the whole spine. Come to the heart. Yeah. And up. And then release. Come out and down. Yeah. Okay, sit up. So I love that last one. There's so much coming in. When you, let's see, you come here, so fold, it comes out. And you come here, you have to drop your elbow. When you drop your elbow, your palms are going to swivel, and we're turning back to the front. So when you come down, the elbows are in, everything's really tight, and you have to relax. If you don't relax, you're going to lift your shoulders. So just relax, right? Just wiping the hula. Right? Right? Hula. Everything has to drop, right? Sink. And then it lifts, but it lifts through the center. Yeah. Let everything drop and tuck in. Yeah. Funny, yeah? And that's what happens. So you learn something new, right? We cannot see the connections. Then when you learn it, it's like, hey, wait a minute. I already do this. Oh. Right? And then you come up with your own style and say, okay. So we have thousands of styles, right? So you swivel this in, relax. You push this out, right? It's going to be relaxed. And just after halfway, you start feeling all of this connect. And then you feel the shoulder open up. Right where you feel the shoulder open up, right? You're stretching the spring. And then this little, just the tip of the finger says circle. And the whole body says, okay, I'm coming along for the ride. Right? So in the standing, it would be like this. Right? But in the chair, because we need that stability, right? But in the chair, I can really whip the spine. I can really roll the waist, right? I'm not worried about falling and having to hold that center. But standing is in there, but it's a little bit, right? You have to really be relaxed to feel it out. And that circle is really small, right? But in the chair, like, wow, I can really develop that whip. Really develop, can turn and whip. I have the safety of the chair. And I can really turn and feel the joints move. Yeah. So it's one of those moves to develop that. Sitting in the chair, even if you wanted to for Marshall, sitting in the chair and experimenting with how much you can move, will really show you what you're trying to do when you're standing. When you're standing, it's small and tight and real subtle. But has to, that same feeling. You just said, instead of hurricane, right? So in the chair, I can be a big hurricane. Right? The standing is going to become tornado. Because it cannot go out here, right? This can go large, but this over here has to be centered. but it still has to be loose. It still has to wiggle. Kula. Right? Large circle, right? Large hip movement, tight hip movement. It's in there, right? So you study hula, you study other movements, look at those movements to find the similarity, because your mind already understands that and accepts that, and then it makes sense. Yeah. The form is different. Mechanics, maybe not different. Yeah. Only, it's like learning a new dance, right? You're like, okay, we're going to do this dance. And you're like, oh my God, the dance is so complicated. You cannot think of how to move, right? You're just trying to learn the form. And then once you learn the form, you realize, oh wait, I already know how to move like that. I just have to remember the sequence. Yeah. That's part of the reason why I don't want to learn all these different Tai Chi forms. 8, 10, 24, 42, 48. Oh, what is the 42? Oh, the 42 is a condensed 48. It's 5 moves shorter. What are you talking about? Why you need to condense it? I do 108 movements. I want it shorter. I do less movement. Okay. So, yeah, it has that turn. Yeah? So as you turn, right? So we go back to here. And then you turn from the center. Right? Relax everything. But this time, root your feet. Right? Relax the hip and root your feet. Even when you're rooting the feet, still has to have movement, but you have to adjust. Right? If one side's picking up, then you have to press that leg into the earth a little bit more. Yeah. Okay. And then you stand up. You come back to standing up. Yeah, come. Nobody wants to stand. So if you stand and you turn, right, you have to relax. Sink both feet into the earth and turn. Right? Let the shoulders go, let the elbows go, let the hands wave. Turn only from the center. Right? Don't let the center wobble. Just spinning from the center. Yeah. Just spinning center. Yeah. Yeah. Let the wrist go. So when you turn, especially when you turn, right, the palms should wave and drag. Right? When you turn, the palms should wave. Right? Let the palms snap as you turn. Every time you turn, right, let the palms snap. Yeah, turn right from the center. You feel like a washing machine spindle. Right? You turn it one way, it releases, and then you turn it the other way, and then it releases, and you turn. You put your mind right in the spine. Yeah. These things aren't overnight, so don't worry. But you have to experiment and practice with it some way to get that feeling. Yeah, when I first learned this, I had no idea what people were doing. Like, how did they do that? How did they move like that? Oh, it feels so unnatural. Right? Yeah. And you just have to play and experiment. Yeah. There. Okay. Yeah. Okay, Chico. Yeah, these kind of exercises are really important. Right? People go, I don't want to do that. They're slow. Oh, goodness. Come on, let's do something worthwhile. Get on the ground. Yeah, it's funny, we talk about form, right? They say, oh, we don't learn form. Well, how did you become so good at what you do without learning form? Oh, we just drill and practice. The same move 1,000 times, and then we study it, and then we do it again 1,000 times. Oh, what happens if you take 5 of those drills and you join them? Oh yeah, that's our curriculum. If you join them together, isn't that a form? Form is important, right? Because let's say, right, you go hula, and they're teaching you hula. You memorize the form, right? Maybe you understand it, you understand a few things, you don't understand the whole message, but you memorize the form. You pass the form on to generations, right? The form is still there. 3 or 4 generations, nobody understands really the deep original, but then all of a sudden somebody understands it. Oh, thank God you didn't lose the form. What do you mean? Oh, it's like I found the first edition of the Bible. What do you mean? With all the crib notes. What do you mean? Right? So I still don't understand how Shaolin put everything back together, because at the end of the Cultural Revolution, if you look at the history, they say, oh, Shaolin Temple had like 1 or 2 monks living there, just trying to maintain it, and they weren't the fighting monks. So they had to go all over China, Taiwan, anywhere they could get, right, people to share and put it back. By then, something's lost, right? But somehow they got a lot of it back. So they had to go find all the old masters. If you're hiding for 30, 50 years, right? And they say, hey, come out, we have new government. Come and teach us back. What are you going to do? Like, boom. I don't know who you're talking about, right? So had to be a lot of work to get all this stuff back. But somehow somebody kept the forms. They got the forms back, and they have to slowly put the teachings back in the original teachings and the original meanings. Yeah. So same thing with this. You just have to keep doing it. The form is important. The form is your manual. Yeah, form is your guidebook. There's a lot of stuff hidden into it. And then everybody interprets, right? Yes. And then what do you have? You have a new school. I'm the only one who understands the form. We have a new branch. I'm the only one who understands it. You guys don't understand. I truly understand. I talked to the original teacher. Only I understand. The original teacher is going like, okay. All right. So feet together. Right? First 6 moves. What time is it? First 6 moves. We just kind of run through it. So come up. Push your knees back first. Right? Stretch the back of the knees and then let it go. Yeah. Okay. Make sure you fold here. Right? So let your body come forward a little bit if you have to. Right? Feeling this fold is more important than the body being perfectly upright. Because if I tell you to be upright, all of you are going to push the hips out and you're going to lose the fold. Right? So you feel this, get this, and then when you straighten out, you have to relax here. Right? So if I let my upper body angle forward so I can get the fold, in the end I want to be more upright, but I have to swivel the hips forward, tuck the tailbone, and then I can straighten out. But I actually have to relax. You have to relax the hips and swivel the hips and relax into this joint. Yeah? Because probably the first thing you're going to do, if you really listen when I tell you straighten out, you're going to tighten this and push the hip out. Yeah? You have to let that go. Right? And you have to learn how to swivel. Yeah? You have to learn how to swivel the hip and tuck the tailbone underneath. Okay? And then you listen to the bottom of your feet. You have to angle forward, right? You have to let your body rock a little bit until you feel it nicely pressed and sinking on the earth. And same thing, standing on a little mud, let go and sink, and just let your body sink into the earth, right? Just flow into the earth. All right, so we'll come down, come up, breathe in, right? Stretch a little, and then as you sink, we're looking for that. Relax, let go of the joints, sink a little bit lower, relax the bottom of the feet, and then rise a little bit. And as you exhale, unlock. Yeah, there. That's your perfect position. That's your start position. Okay, so the first movement is breathing in, right? We're picking up the ball of chi, we're waking it up, right? And we're bringing it to the heart, right? That's all we're doing in the seated, right? And then the second movement with the hands, we're rolling it, right? We're bringing it into the body. So notice how close my hands are, right? And then the fingers up and press, right? Have that, just like you're pushing with the heel of your palm, and then you relax. And the third is open and close. So when you're seated, we can hold this stability. When we're moving, you have to keep adjusting to find this stability. Okay? So we're gonna shift to the right, and step up with the left. First movement. Okay? So 1, and then 2, and then 3 is just centered. All right. So do that a few times. down, and pick up the hands, roll it in, and as the hands sink, then you sink a little bit lower, whatever is comfortable. You shift to your right, turn a little bit to your right until your left heel releases. Pick the knee straight up and unfold, find the ground, sink a little, and then shift to the left, roll the ball out and down, right? And turn a little bit to the left and the right heel will release. Still rolling the hands. It's a small step. The hands continue to roll up and press out. And as you sink back to center, bring the hands back to the heart. And number 3 is open and close. One time. Yeah, one back. And so relax, so come up. So you want to find that letting go and sinking. We'll sink a little lower and then rise. As you exhale, let go. Just unlock. And as you breathe in, pick up the ball of chi. And then sink on the right. Free the left heel. A small step. Find the ground first. And let go of the tension in the right leg, so you sink, and then shift to the left. Roll the ball out, and then down, and sink on the left, and then pull the hands and the right foot up. And then press, and relax. Okay, don't move. Stay right there. Stay right there. Yeah, relax. There. Right, so you want your weight right over your legs, yeah? If you feel yourself leaning forward, one way is you just kind of tilt, right? Just tilt a little bit. Listen to the bottom. Yeah. Yeah, as soon as you relax, even here, right? That little sink. Yeah, that's what you want. So you listen to where's your body when you end up, right? If you're leaning, right, that's not good. Your weight is on the toes, right? If we're leaning like this. So the easiest way I found to straighten, the easiest rule is your sternum, yeah? Just tilt your sternum up. Yeah. That's just a real fast fix. Just right here, just tilt it up. Do this, just tilt your sternum from here. Okay? All right, one more time. Let's see, where are we stepping? We're stepping that way. Yeah? Okay, so one more time, come up. So you just practice that, gathering and then sinking, right? Aligning your body. And then a little rise, breathing in, and then exhale, let go. And then begin. Breathing in, relax the bottom of your feet, sink to your right. Turn a little bit to your right, release the left heel. Okay? Find the ground. And right here, relax the right leg. So you sink and then press towards the right leg, rolling the ball down. Keep the sternum up. Yeah, keep your sternum tilted up. Yeah, tilt the sternum up. There, yeah. Oh, I can feel I took too big a step. Yeah, good. Okay, so then from here, number 4, we're going to turn to the right. Right, so first one is single width. So we have to shift to the left, sink on the left, and then relax the left leg. And the right heel will pick up and turn your waist. So the right leg can pivot. Yeah? So you shift, and then relax the left leg and turn and pivot. Pick up the right so it taps in a little. And then step back out and sink and press. And as you open, raise the palms side of the face. So as you turn, going that way, right? So as you turn, you want your body flat to the front, right? So don't let it angle, just flat to the front. So the palms will raise or rise. Raise, rise. So as you turn, it's coming up. So your hands doing this, right? They're turning like this, right? They're rising, and the body is sending it up at an angle. So there's a little spiral, right? So if you had a string attached to your wrist, right, this you would be wrapping here. So it would if you relax. As I'm opening, it would feel like this. You see that angle? Come on, yeah. So as I'm opening, it would feel like this. Yeah, relax, relax. You have to really be relaxed. There. So it's moving in multiple directions at the same time. Yeah. You see how it grabs? Yeah. So it has that grab. Has that grab from there. You can feel my the bone. You can feel the bone. Relax, 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 relax. You feel that? You feel how that bone turns and twists and grabs, yeah, and then rotates and up. So you think of your lower belly as I'm doing this, right? Breathe into your lower belly. Face me, yeah, and then yeah. You feel how it spins, yeah. So it's going in multiple directions at the same time, yeah. Yeah. Relax, 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 relax. Yeah. Relax. So it's turning and rising. You see that? And it's spinning. Yeah. You feel that little? It's not just turning. It's spinning. It's spinning. Yeah. Really relax. Really relax. Right? Oh, relax, 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 relax. You feel how it grabs and it spins. Yeah. Let go. Relax, relax. Let your body turn. Yeah, there. But it's also going to rise there. It's like you get caught in a tornado, you get caught in the wind, and you don't have control, right? And you're thinking like, oh wait, it's not just moving you one direction, right? It's like, oh, right? That's the confusion, right? It creates confusion. Relax, 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 relax. There. So it turns and it rises. Yeah. So relax, it turns and it right there. You see how it twists your body? Mm-hmm. Yeah. And if you don't move, right? If you're trying to resist, it's almost like you're gonna get thrown over your shoulder. Yeah. It's like Ross, go. Yeah. So if especially in the chair. So if Ross is sitting in the chair, right? And the legs are anchored, right? Relax, relax, relax. Let go, let go, let go. Right? Because it's rising, right? You see that twist? So it's like it's going over. So if he's standing and he's just anchored like this, relax. Right? Yeah. So standing, he can be a little bit freer, right? He's not stuck to the chair. So if he relaxes and just pivots, but you still see that rise, right? So as you're doing it, he has to sink. As he's turning, he has to actually sink. So if this is rising, this has to sink. Because if that doesn't sink, right, if he stiffens up, right, one is going to be trapped. Or even if he turns, but he turns and he locks, right, everything's going to start rising, right? Yeah. So all these things are hidden, but practicing it so slow. That's why they say, try that in the ring. Well, if you use it in the ring, you have to practice doing it like. That's not what you did in class. Yes and no. Practice slow to learn and understand and develop. Practice fast to use. Yeah, that's every day. Okay, so where are we going? This way. I need sign left, right. Normally I just mirror, right? So I don't have to keep translating in my head. All right, so let's just start from the beginning. That'll be easier. All right, so come up. Sink a little lower, and then start to rise. You can feel yourself compensating. Come up a little bit, and then relax. Okay, breathing in. Relax the bottom of the feet. And listen to your legs, listen to your balance. Shift to your right. Right? Step with your left. Okay, when you step, relax. Shift. Feel the foot pressing on the earth. Down. Pick up the right. Okay. Come back to center. And then let go. Relax. And then one open and close. And then you're going to shift on the left. Relax. Relax into here and turn. Pick up the right. Let it tap in. And then tap out. Heel. And then relax. Sink. And then press. And open. There. And then sink. Pick up the right. Tap it in. And then to the side. Wan Sau. Turn the spine. Turn the waist. Right? Don't fight. When you feel the foot release, pick it up and step. Palms height of the face. Look at the upper hand. Right? Listen to your legs. Listen to the lower body sinking into the mud, sinking into the earth. Relax the joints. Smile. Okay, turn a little bit and then spiral back. Right into an open and close. Okay, I have to really think. Right? We're going this way. So this time your foot is already tapped in. So you pick it up and step out. Small step, press. And then turn and open. Raise your palms. Look at your right palm. Sink. Turn. Tap in. Look at your left palm. Relax your shoulders. Let everything sink into the earth. Let the hips go. Let the shoulders go. Let the elbows go. And come back to center. Breathe in and out. Okay, and down. Okay. So as you're stepping, okay, so you can just put your hand here to center. So if you don't turn, right, you try and step like this. Don't turn. You pick up that leg without turning. You can feel how much muscle you have to use. Right? You press down. You shift. Right? You have to really press this leg on the ground. And you think like, oh, that's nice and stable. Yeah, I'm strong. Okay, wasting energy, right? So you turn, and this leg becomes free. Relax, relax. And this leg is on the ground. See if it's sinking into the mud. Okay, touch down. Right here, relax this. Let go. And then you're going to sink and then shift. And this leg comes down. Feel it pressing and settling on the earth. Listen to the bottom of the feet. Right? As you shift, relax the whole bottom of the foot. Relax as much as possible. Same thing. Shift, relax. This is totally opposite from going to the gym and the trainer screaming at you, tighten your muscles, hold it in, use as much strength as possible. Totally the opposite. Okay, why? Because the application is for health. The application is to use. Right? You tighten, that's to build strength. So if they understand that's for therapy to build strength, that's fine. The application is to release that energy, right? To use, to move without being stuck. If you tighten, before I can move, I have to release. But if you are as relaxed as possible and you listen to your body, right? The foot is flat, you have the most stability, you sunk in. Your body will tell you how much energy you need to hold that posture, not more than that, and everything else is relaxed. You can move. Right? You don't have to unlock and then, right? So, again, going back to hula. That's and I'm going to screw this up, but that's the ame, right? The side step. Right? So you teach the side step. Step. One, stop. That's not performance, right? That's teaching. When you move, right, you cannot lock anymore, right? You start joining it. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. It's still separate, but eventually, okay, before this one ends, that one starts, right? Before that one ends, this one starts, right? Right? But everything locked, right? My hips are locked. Eventually, you gotta let everything go, right? Everything has to move, right? Keep level, and then unlock. So even though mine is martial, you can see the hips starting to move a little bit, right? Right? It has to move. It has to turn, right? Then the ami comes up. The difference between the performance and the martial is move your hips more. You want everybody to see it, right? The martial is move it less. We don't want people to see it. It's internal. Move it more to train, but we want stillness, right? Because if he and I are fighting, and he's defensive, right? We teach him defensive, right? So he's watching me, right? You don't move until I move, right? So when I move, then he can block and then come in, right? That's self-defense, right? Performance is performance, right? The audience doesn't see what you're doing. It's like, performance is made to be showy, aesthetic, outward. That's performance. But inside, all they're doing is just make it bigger, just make it so the audience can feel. Right? This one is, I don't want anybody to know what I'm feeling. I don't want anybody knowing, so I just relax and let it go, right? I don't want to waste that energy. If he move, right? So you push your left hand at me, right? I can still be relaxed and let you move me. But then you push your right hand out. I see he has to step up, right? To me. Where if I relax, I still have his hand. So fighting purpose is different, right? If I show you what I want to do, I want that to be, I'm playing a game, right? Like, is he going to react to that? Oh, he's always reacting to that. Oh, I'm going to feint him. This one's going to go, right? Oh, that's the game. That's the only difference. The mechanics are all the same. So you go back, you look at if you know hula, you know ballet, you know hip hop, you know whatever it is, right? You do track and field, study how you move, right? And it's just, what's the intent, right? What's the intent? Okay. Hey, you never learned in kindergarten, you got to share with everybody. So you got to kiss everybody now. Hands up. I can only do that because I was an elementary school teacher. Oh, I almost sat down. Somebody was scolding me. All right. So, everything's different, everything's the same. That's the riddle. It's in all the Asian stuff, all the Asian philosophers drive everybody crazy, right? There's no exceptions. Everything's an exception, but there's no exceptions. Because you cannot break the laws of nature, right? Everything would implode if you break the laws of nature. All right, and the hands up, take a nice deep breath. Relax all the facial muscles, let everything go, no expression in the face, just let it fall. But look deep into your heart and smile from within. Think of the happiest, most loving image you can. It can be somebody smiling at you. It can be a real person. It can be an iconic person. Right? It can be, you think of a baby laughing and giggling, and you absorb that energy, and you make your heart open and smile with that energy, and then you slowly project that energy out and connect it to everybody else's heart. But the whole time, relax all your facial muscles. Right? You don't have to physically smile. Rest your hands on your lap. Imagine the top of your head is open and clear. The throat is open. the chest is open. Relax the abdominals, and your lower belly and your stomach. Your belly muscles expand and relax naturally as you breathe. Any distractions, acknowledge it, and then bring yourself back to your meditation. And slowly open your eyes, rub your hands together. Yeah, move your feet around. Oh, I'm glad this last storm didn't reach us. I felt so bad for Kauai. I was looking at the radar map like, wow, they were just getting hammered, yeah. So you want to send out healing, right? You have to get your own heart first. And so I really like that sun meditation. And you look at other meditations, you're going to see kind of where it came from. Right? So you just think of that little sun in your chest, warm and cool, just rolling inside your chest. It's connected to the sun in the sky. Right? The sun has the biggest ego, but it has no ego. Right? Because it doesn't care. It just does what it wants. Right? The planets choose to follow the sun. The organs are supposed to follow the heart. So they say the organs express the emotions of the heart. The heart has its own emotions. You can study which emotions and such that every organ has. But the one you want to focus on, right, is the love of the heart. Everything has an opposite. So you have to project the heart, open it up, right? Let the heart lead the body. But every so often, life gets in the way, right? You get mad, you get sad, you get depressed, you get overly happy, you have laughing fits. But if that emotion becomes the leader, then, like I say, you see people who like always smile, right? But big forced smile. You ever see somebody like that? Always, right? It's stuck. They're forcing that out. It's not balanced. Right? That's why I say, physically don't smile. You don't need physical, let all this go. But inside here, you have to smile, and that feeling of smiling, right? Yeah, that this is mask. Right? This is a mask. So the more I think about it, I think, oh, real interesting, right? We think like, hey, how come, certain Polynesian cultures, no expression, right? But then you really think about it, maybe they learned that That's a waste of energy, right? To overly express the face, right? You communicate much more gentle, right? Or other cultures, right? They just overly express, right? But somebody who's, like they talk like this, always like this, right? They're holding it too much, too long, like something wrong, right? Cannot relax, it's stuck. Okay? So if too much anger, right? And then we say, oh, black heart. What is black heart? Black heart is a black hole. No heart. The heart is there, but what happened? Other emotions overtook it, right? The heart don't care. The sun don't care. You want to be the leader? Be the leader, right? So you have to consciously say, wait, I gotta polish my heart, project the heart. Right? So I can do this, and I can just be thinking, oh, project the heart through my palms, right? Project the sun through my palms. So I can take wave clouds just for that purpose. Right? I can turn the whole intent of wave clouds into something different, right? Yeah. Okay. So, but when you're mad, what happens if you hold in that anger? Your liver explodes. So you got to release it. The heart doesn't care, but then you have to remind the heart, oh, come back and be the leader, right? Get it out, then come back to your meditation. Yeah. Okay. All right. Right hand, left hand. Yeah. Loosen up your legs before you leave. Yeah.
Thank you, Randy.
You're welcome. Have a good week. Oh, announcement.
Every Thursday is Tai Chi for next month. Every Thursday, unless we have unless we have a message from Randy. I don't know. Were you still going on your trip next month?
Oh, I think we're on. Oh. Yeah, I can't remember.
Okay, so next month, Tai Chi every Thursday. And then don't forget, come and see us at our health fair this Saturday. 9 starts at 10 o'clock till 2 p.m.
Where's that? Over here.
Elementary.